sure you haven't missed me a great deal. But I'm here to tell you today that I really believe that the natives in Dare County are restless. I think they're as restless as they've been any time since I've been back here in Dare County. And by natives, I don't mean people that were born here and live here today. I mean people whether they're from Hoboken or wherever and live here today. I think they're restless in Kitty Hawk because the town, they think, is too hard on businesses and the planning board's too hard on businesses. I think they're restless in Kill Devil Hills because they think the town and the planning board's too easy on businesses. I think they're restless in Nags Head because the Nags Head board's not doing what they voted on Beach Nourishment. They're restless in Hatteras over the Park Service issue. And I think they're going to be restless over our voting districts if we don't do something about it. We should have done something in 2010, as Ms. Marley said, and we didn't. It's not enough that we have equal representation among commissioners. We need to have equal representation among voters, population-wise. It's right not only for our county commissioners, it's right for our school board. Mm-hmm. And we're in the same situation with our school board. I urge you and I ask you, I plead with you to please appoint a bipartisan committee. Let them study this new census and see if we can't rectify the problem. If we have no problem, then I don't think we're going to get any argument from people once they see the figures. But please don't ignore it. Please do it sometime in the next month or so. If we get it going right now, we can have it ready for the elections next year. And thank you very much.
Yeah.
Bryan.
Not to draw this all out, but I just want to say that I support fully what Lisa Marley and what Ray just said. And with that, I will close. Thank you.
Thank you. Carole Warnecki. Carole.
My little green light's on, can I go?
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, commissioners, and thank you for this opportunity to speak. The issue that brings me to the floor tonight is redistricting. You've had the facts and the figures and the statistics and the examples given to you, and I will not belabor those points with you, except to emphasize the fact that after the 2000 census, the issue of redistricting was not addressed. This is, by anybody's standards, too long to have overlooked this important issue. And there can be little question that inequities in representation exist. We are asking you, as our representatives, to investigate these inequities and seek remedies that ensure fair and equal representation for all citizens of Dare County. Thank you, Commissioner.
Thank you. That's all that I have on my sign-up sheet. Is there anyone else who'd like to speak at public comment? Yes, sir.
I'm Perry White. I'm before you today as a citizen of Nags Head and District 2. I feel I'm underrepresented on this commission. I have a sheet that Gary has for you that gives you the figures for not for population, but for registered voters. And you will find that there are 1/2 or less in District 1 of what I have in District 2. District 3 is in even worse shape. If we had 7 equal commissioners based on the registered voter, and I realize that is not the standard for redistricting, but we do not have the redistricting numbers. Hatteras Island and the 1/7 of the registered voters are almost exactly the same, but the rest of the districts are way out of whack. I also would urge you to consider further action toward getting the election of our school board moved to November. Currituck County just redistricted in 2008. It went from 5 commissioners to 7 commissioners, including 2 at-large. And their districts are based on population. Their districts are almost exactly equal. They moved their school board election from May to November. They had the largest voter turnout for their school board election that they have ever had. They have a new school board, by the way. These two issues, I think, are paramount for voter participation in our elections, for equal representation, and getting the best people for the offices that we have. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Anyone else like to speak in public comment? Anyone else like to speak at public comment? Mr. Chairman, I see no other hands.
All right, thank you, Bobby. Anybody else for public comment tonight?